If enough people yell at me to try a specific game for long enough, I may in fact look up from my collection of live service looters to give it a shot. And that is what I've done for the Ascent, a game recommended by many, hated by some, on the GOTY shortlist for others. So far, I really love it, though I do recognize some of its flaws. I'm playing the Ascent on Xbox Game Pass, a decision I kind of regret, given the type of game it is. I obviously like it being free, but I like this style of isometric game on PC better, which is where I played something like Hades. Even after 8 hours, I'm still having trouble with aiming using the sticks, compared to how much easier it would be with a mouse. But whatever, it's still fun. The Ascent has you trekking around a gorgeous cyberpunk world where you are an indentured worker who is trying to... I actually don't know. I literally cannot follow the plot of this game, even attempting to read all the extremely tiny dialogue. So that's not really something I'd say it has going for it. But what it does have? Combat. You will run around these beautiful cityscapes getting into firefights as citizens flee in terror. You use a combination of guns, tech abilities and bionic abilities to blast through your enemies and dodge their shots, and I've fallen in love with a speed dash combined with a shotgun that has served me well through most of the game. My second slot alternates between fire and energy weapons, depending on what I'm facing. I've recently bought a sentry turret and a robot that helps me with additional supporting fire. Combat is deeply satisfying and addicting, as is amassing skill points and weapon upgrades to become more and more powerful. But the game will eventually start throwing up walls I don't quite understand. I've now hit a point where I'm frequently running into higher level enemies, even in the main storyline, where my upgrades feel moot and I'm dying a bunch. I've been warned about difficulty spikes, particularly in solo play, and I'm definitely running into them now. I'm still making progress, but it's certainly noticeable when this happens. This also seems like a game that you can have regrets in. As in, I started investing in my early weapons because I had nothing else to invest in. But I'm so committed to those at this point that I have no upgrade materials for better weapons I've gotten later. It's weird to get a brand new gun and have it feel useless because you've already upgraded your starter shotgun to level 8, and it's too late to divest now. The Ascent is made by its environment, music and combat design. I certainly don't think it's on the same level of Hades, a game it's frequently compared to, as that game is a 10 out of 10 with also fantastic storytelling and characterization, which I can't say is the case here. Yet the Ascent is still extremely fun, despite some issues, and easy to recommend. Especially for free.